Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. Just my workout, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on what I'm doing workout-wise, some of the modifications I've made to my program. I'm always testing new things, right? Like I said, I'll talk about the fitness program that I will be putting out and diet program, but I'm tweaking it. And one of the tweaks, you've probably gathered most of what I'm doing, but if you've listened to the videos, if you haven't, check out the fitness videos, diet videos playlist there, and you can see what I've been up to. But I want to tell you about what I'm trying out, what I'm experimenting with now. So on the lifting side, one thing I've been trying to figure out carbs on some of the days, and then also where to take the shake, if I'm going to take the shake, and what to take in that. So what I'm attempting now is, instead of, at first I was doing fasting completely during the lifting workout and then eating or taking the shake right afterwards. Then I tried doing it in between, and it seemed like I got better results with that. And so now what I'm trying to do it before. So rather than taking my shake to the gym and I'm doing a 2-hour lifting workout, what I'm doing is I am going ahead and taking the shake, the protein shake, with so basically 2 scoops of whey protein, and then a little bit of dextrose in the form of Gatorade. That's a good way to get dextrose, and then some greens, right, and creatine. And I'm taking that at the beginning now, instead of right before I go out the door, instead of in the middle or after. It's seeming like I'm getting more energy, and I'm hitting heavier lifts on that, so strength is going up, which is a good sign. That means that size is probably going to go up as well. So that seems to actually be working. Again, it's going to take some time for me to test that, but that seems to make sense to break that fast there. And it does seem also that it's going to help on the fat side. So the other piece I've been doing there is cutting the carbs down even more. It's as sad as it is, right? So I have been taking the carbs on lifting days now more before the lift, and then less after. So I'm about to go pick up a bowl at the flame broiler place over here, and I'll show you when I get there. But I'm gonna have some brown rice in there, but basically meat and veggies, low calorie, very, very low carbohydrate. I've been doing a lot more veggies lately. And actually a slightly lower fat, right, when I'm eating on the ketogenic. Still keeping the fat, probably is at least 50% of my calories, but that's helping me keep the calories low. I seem to be getting more cut up now. I seem to be getting more ripped as I'm recovering, getting back in there. So that's number one, what I've been doing, and that seems to be working. And then doing bigger carb ups on Fridays. So Friday is the cheat meal day, sort of the refeed, but it used to be that Monday and Wednesday after the lifts, I would hit the carbs heavy, and that seemed to work at first, but it stopped working real quick. So I'm trying this. This seems to be working better. So everything I'm doing hopefully is moving me in the right direction here. Sometimes it moves me back, but I'm always iterating. The other thing I'm doing, I'm reading a book, which I will do a review on. It's called Primal Endurance by Mark Sisson. You guys are probably gonna be like, yeah, finally John mentions this guy, the Daily Apple, because some of you I know have told me. Good guy, lots of really good stuff there. I haven't been a big paleo person, but I definitely agree with a lot of the diet of that. So one thing that they're talking about in there, which is really changed, that I'm testing, is running, where I'm essentially staying in the aerobic heart rate zone. So for me, that's about like probably 145, 144, and I'm doing my runs that way, doing my training. And there's a lot to it, but I can get all the details. But essentially, I was talking about HIIT, and I was incorporating HIIT into the end of the endurance training, or incorporating HIIT. And that's actually seems to be, according to them, bad, because it's messing you up, because it takes too long to recover, and you're not actually increasing the intensity enough to get the benefit from that. So the idea now is that you build up this aerobic base by running within your aerobic zone, which is very, very slow at first, and then as you build up the base, you get faster and faster, and you can stay in the aerobic zone. So you basically are converting your body to burn fat, right? And so far I'm feeling great. I'm seeing such better results. My recovery time on my Garmin is like less than 24 hours instead of like 3 days. I think the max I saw was 5 days. So there's a lot of reasons behind this. Again, when I do the review of the book, I'll talk about how damaging your heart and going into what they call the black hole zone with the training. I think that's what I was doing. I was running 40 miles a week. I'm still running a high volume, but now I'm slowing it down, running the aerobic zone and staying there. And apparently any kind of spike and and slight deviation out of the aerobic zone puts you into more of a glucose burning and messes up the whole thing. So that's my update. That's where I'm at. Still testing things out, having pretty good results at this point. Body fat is dropping down, strength is going up, which is what I want to see. That's the whole point of this program, is that you should be able to gain the mass, the strength, the muscle, as well as burn the fat at the same time. Had really, really good results with my first iteration of it, but it started to slow down. That's why I'm tweaking it more, because I need to get it to the point where it doesn't stop working, or you can kickstart it again. So that's what I'm working on now. All right, thought I'd give you an update. Let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.